All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first out of 2 deciders of this very day. We have the last chance qualifier for the European DreamHack summer event lined up, and it is, as you can see in the bottom, Cechi versus Ze1ko. So, Remo, who's the favorite here going into this?
Hard to tell. These two haven't really been playing many tournaments. I guess Ze1ko has been seen in some. Cechi was out of the scene inactive for a long time. So I would say it's pretty even here. Just by raw talent and raw skill when honed, I think Cechi has to be the big favorite. His ceiling, probably a lot higher. His achievements throughout his career, much more impressive. But Ze1ko also has had some pretty good stints here and there. So, yeah, I would say pretty close, but maybe that's just me being optimistic. I imagine many players or many fans out there will be favoring Cechi. That was certainly seen on the War3 info bettings, for example. And what the Czech undead is going to show for us here, we're going to find out. Looks very much like a Crypt Lord to me.
All right, if you see it, then the people shall see it as well. Here we go. It is our first match. It is all best of 3, so 2 maps, and you're in the close qualifier tomorrow and Sunday. You praised Cechi very high. I gotta say, this year, Ze1ko has stepped it up big time. I kinda made a meme out of him. Yes, it's true. That was like 4 or 5 years ago, though, in 2015. And he's impressing me quite a bit this year. Pretty good plays. Not the biggest successes, but I think with Cechi only back for a couple of weeks, Ze1ko a constant in the scene, there's definitely a chance for Ze1ko to pull it off. Depends on how much practice Cechi put into this and in what shape he is, but it's definitely not going to be a one-sided affair. Oh, I shouldn't say that. This will backfire. It shouldn't be a very one-sided.
Not gonna be one-sided.
It shouldn't be a one-sided affair.
So the Footman, where is the Footman Scout? Has seen what's going on. It's the Crypt Lord, and Ze1ko still starts off with a standard creep route, which is like green into Expo kind of. I really don't think that's the proper approach nowadays. Against Crypt Lord, having Mercamp is so beneficial. It gives you the Shadow Priest, later on the Berserker, and important experience. Militia come out. This should be for the expansion, though, I assume. No! He's going for the Mercamp with only 5 militia without pulling it?
Okay, that's interesting.
That's not that easy to creep.
Water Elemental goes down as well, tanking a lot of damage. He can... Oh, can't resummon one. Gotta be lucky with the item, and it's a Sweet Mask. That is indeed lucky, and Cechi is in no position to punish this. Ooh,
this is taking forever, though.
Yeah.
If you don't pull out the creeps, you get slowed, and the rock golem tosses his boulders, and you can't focus the High Priest right away, which is normally what you want to do. Ze1ko is going to be able to claim the full experience here, get all the kills from the camp, but this took forever. Cechi now is setting up his natural expansion, wants to go for the rock golem here, perhaps himself.
Okay, this with a million beetles, that is supposed to be easier. Thank you very much, Cyronius, for the 5 gifted subs. High five to you, my friend. And now, expansion. So green into Merc into Expo. Cechi knows what's up. This is definitely level 3 for Ze1ko. Strong water elementals. Should be the key to this. Wait, there's absolutely no damage on this Ogre Magi. What? Okay, goes for the trolls first. But Expo's coming up, and Tower Ziggurat is already there.
Crypt Lord got to level 3, just as quickly as the AM did. Normally the AM's supposed to be getting it faster if he goes for the Rock Golem pool with more militia and all that stuff. But the creep route here by Ze1ko, perhaps not the greatest. Wow. Cechi even with the Ghoul run by, which is scouted by a footy, by the way.
Nice,
This is some serious high-level stuff between the two. In the meantime, Crypt Lord finds the impaled target, takes out the one Shadow Priest that there was, but there was a lot of his mana. In fact, the Crypt Lord is now out of mana. Not sure this was the best decision to go for the impale right there. Yeah, he took out the Shadow Priest, but it's not that big of a loss, I guess. But how many peasants are gonna die against the ghouls at the expansion is the bigger question.
Indeed. Ze1ko saw this coming, but of course the tower isn't up yet, the expansion isn't up yet, ghouls do a lot of damage. Cechi is about to lose the Shadow Priest here himself, gets another Shadow Priest, blocks the way and heals a little bit. Nice play by Cechi. And of course, Shadow Priest for the undead, super important. Dispels against water elementals, way bigger impact than against beetles, because you got 6 beetles and you only got 1, 2, 3 water elementals. So the loss of 1 water elemental definitely a bigger thing. Archmage is chasing these ghouls now. They are quite hurt. This is sweet experience. Archmage close to 4.
So many peasants going down, man. This is so expensive for the economy. In the meantime, on the Cryptlord side of the map, nothing is happening to these acolytes. Fully mining now at the expo. Tech has already started. Graveyard should be coming down soon, perhaps another crypt. And Cechi is getting ready for the mid game. He himself is almost level 4 at this point in the AM. Still has to worry about the beetles being burrowed at his expansion. He could place the sentry wards, but he's kind of forgetting about it right now. This game has been very hectic, of course, and he just wants to get up his expansion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. This is still taking a lot of time. 6 minutes in, still not mining. 2 beetles scouting the process. Cechi has another Shadow Priest and the staff on the beetle. Oh, boy. Papa Roach is back.
And about to hit level 4. That level 4 should be enough mana for another set of beetles.
What was that? Okay. Yo, this tower is gone as well. 3 beetles. 4, 5 beetles. So how much damage can Ze1ko do?
It's not looking too bad. He forces the acolytes off the line right away. And there's nothing here to defend, really. Some Nirups might even be going down. Cechi should be bringing the ghouls from the main. And he is. 7 ghouls. That's a lot of defense coming in. In the meantime, skeletons and beetles remain at the expansion, still threatening the peasants there, and the crypto returns home and now hits level 4.
Okay, big defense for Cechi, pulls all the ghouls. Still not much mana on this Crypt Lord. He would love to have the Subi mask that the Archmage has. So the Ziggurat falls. There's no tower at the moment. He has to hold this without, but just looking at the sheer mass that he brings into this defense, it's looking pretty good. And this is exactly, oh, what Cechi was known for, this surround. But Ze1ko, nice counter surround, gets the Archmage out, repositioning Cechi probably with a new attack. Going for this, but he can't really reach. Decent footy positioning to keep the Archmage safe.
Yeah, the water elementals here are doing a good job against the ghouls. No aura to help them with the movement speed, and no coils, of course, to heal them up. So this is certainly a lot of ghoul kills over here, which might become expensive for Cechi as far as lumber is concerned. But actually, at the moment, he's still looking fine. For the expansion, for the gold income, it is expensive. 4 acolytes have fallen, couldn't be remade as there was a tech happening. There's only 1 acolyte here currently. But this Cryptlord experience, man, it's dangerously close to 5.
Yep, and wait for it. This one peasant here. The ghouls were once again at Ze1ko's expansion. 1 ghoul is chasing this poor peasant. I don't think he can escape. No. And that is level 5.
Must be level 3 beetles at this point. Yep. And when there's no dispel, having to deal with level 3 beetles is really hard.
There's a little bit of an
Ze1ko,
issue.
by the way, hasn't even started teching yet. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, look, there's more corpses in the main. And yeah, he's mining with 1 peasant at the expo. Not for much longer, if you ask me. Summon wars right here. Beetles versus water elementals. Nothing else fighting.
And it's kind of an even exchange between the summons, I guess. But as far as economy damage goes, it's way worse for the human because of primarily the tech, where tier 2 still hasn't started. And Cechi... Oh, he cancelled his tier 3 actually to get more acolytes back. But he's tier 2 already. Double staff, 1 for defense, 1 for offense. Oh, whoops. Cechi cancelled his staff? Or maybe the unit died? The AM gets level 5. Okay. Now he's gonna have very strong water elementals at least.
Alright, can the water elementals defend? He has 2 of them in the next defense, in the next hold. Cryptlord is already waiting for it. Of course, +2 armor on these beetles is not too bad. Totaling in 4. Needs to keep this Berserker up. It's such a big damage addition to this army. But what else can Ze1ko put into this fight?
Yeah, barely anything. He starts teching now. There's lots of stuff hurting the main. Beetles are chasing. The economy at the expansion is still getting ravaged. And now in comes the DK. With some coils, which he doesn't even need for the cripple, but also with mana potion.
On the beetles, it's nice. Oh, one beetle taken out. We get a mauler for Ze1ko. He really needs this tower mass repair. But since beetles are attacking the workers, this mass repair, he couldn't just hold it there. So much experience, man. We're close to level 5 on the Crypt Lord. Spending all the mana, trying to get rid of the beetles. The Watcher Ward's nice addition, but in the meantime, he's only losing summons.
Yeah, more and more beetles. This kind of looks like the slow chokeout over here. AM can get some fiend kills as... Well, that was a coil, but he didn't use it. But it's so many freaking beetles. This mana potion making a big difference. And level 5, you know, the Crypt Lord's intelligence normally isn't that good, but now he's got 20 intelligence with all those levels he's been getting. So now the region isn't even too bad, even before statues. But man, statues are coming, and more fiends, and tier 3 soon for the undead. Ze1ko's staying alive, but how's he gonna win this?
Yeah, that's the issue here. Ze1ko gets a Mud Golem. Maybe the Might of Muddy can do something. He kills the DK. Can he get a revenge kill on the Archmage? Oh, he stopped the movement. Right clicks of the Crypt Lord hurt quite a bit. But okay, gets to kind of safety. He's running into beetles. So far, the might can't be matched. More mercs.
Another round of beetles soon. Crypt Lord level 6 soon, by the way. Real soon. And there it is. Certainly no mana for the ultimate. But more stats, more beetles, and a very strong level 3 Impale. Now if he avers the mana, AM. Ooh, careful, old man. With the boots, the Crypt Lord should be faster.
How do you save him? He walks himself into a trap, kind of. But okay, let's the old man go. We're getting kind of close to mass teleport as well, but just the expansion. Taken out by beetles. Ze1ko overwhelmed by beetle mania.
It very much looks like it. GG. Crypt Lord does it again.
Who would have thought, right? Here on Last Refuge. Definitely overwhelming. Okay.
That creep route, though, I see it from humans still a lot, and it's not the right one. You don't want to go for green camp first. You want to go for merc camp first, every time. So you get the fast level 2, maybe even then be aggressive if you want, and you get the fast first Shadow Priest, and then after the second Shadow Priest soon after that. This makes such a big difference. Normally it's supposed to be level 3 before the Crypt Lord. That also didn't exactly happen. But Ze1ko didn't play a bad game. But not
there
quite,
was some
you know.
Cool saves in there. And the creep route was kind of interesting to guarantee that level 3, but yeah, that wasn't enough, unfortunately. But okay, we don't know whose map this was, right? Do we?
With the new system.
It should be one of the players' maps.
Yeah, I think the first map pick is the upper player, right? So that should have been Ze1ko then.
Who?
No, Cechi. Cechi was the upper player.
Okay, so we go on to Northern Isles.
That's a tough human map, though, if you ask me.
Cechi in chat in the lobby right now saying, I think the Crypt Lord has a pretty low mana regen per second. Can Blizzard do something about that? Yeah, Skip, bring it on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, Crypt Lord, kind of good at the moment, certainly. Is Cechi gonna go all the way through?
That would be pretty easy for him. I hope the Swedes are ready if this doesn't go too long. So we need Ze1ko to change the color, and then we're good to go. Dude, as I told you earlier, I bought myself a second stream deck to produce the stream. It's so convenient. Not clicking at OBS anymore. It's the dream.
Nice.
It's so good.
Do you already have like all the combos and all the clicks like internalized? That it all almost goes
Not really,
automatically?
but I'm working on it. I do have a very big button that says muted now though. And yeah, I hope these muted stream beginnings will be a thing of the past. Thank you very much, Ze1ko, for the 36-month resub. That is, if you ask me, 3 years, and we are 3 years thankful for that. 3 months for Wicked and 30 months from Litod. It was a pleasure to be on the town hall and doing the 90-minute interview with you, and in general, spending time with you, my man. All right then, Remo. Map number 2, Northern Isles.
It certainly is. And we can see already here from the opening builds, it should be a different game. Because Cechi is not starting with the Ghoul and Cryptlord build here anymore, but rather with standard Ted Fiends, meaning DK, into one base tier 3, most likely. Especially on this map, has been very popular, with creeping green into green, getting 2 items, getting level 2, and then coming to harass and commencing the peasant slaughter against the human early expansion. Ze1ko always struck me as a fast expanding player. He's not really one to go like blade style one base rifles, right?
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Since I know him, he really likes the expansions. I don't know if it's for the better, especially on this map where fast level 2, 6 skeletons, harass, let's go. We mentioned this a couple of times since we saw 1.2.0 introducing it to this map. But this is the standard. This is what you can expect. And maybe some players gave Ze1ko an inspiration on how to pull this expo off.
Yeah, Blade especially stands out to me. With his footy block, that was so cool. Didn't lead back then to a victory against Happy, but it looked damn cool. I need a damn good early game. But it takes a lot to beat Happy. I guess we have to ask Death Note how it's done, because he was able to do it before. Dude, Death Note, by the way. A few minutes before the games here started, he messaged me on Discord. He was like, dude, can I play Last Chance Qualifier? I was like, no, that's only for 4 players. That's only from the Qualifier number 3, the last round. And he was like, dude, but I also make last round, almost. I was like, no, sorry. It's this one, this one, this one, and you know, Lubber went through. He's like, oh, so ridiculous. Lubber abused Cryptlord. Before he abused Cryptlord, he plays 0 to 100 against me.
Death Note is a funny person. Cechi trying to steal the creep here didn't actually work. But yeah, feels bad, man, for players like Death Note, of course, for the Mad Frogs, for Wiz. But yeah, gotta be top 22 Europe to make it. And
There's gonna be another season soon, and then everyone can try their luck again.
True.
And then it's gonna be the time where the frog really shines. We all know that.
Yeah, he's just hiding tactics for fall.
True.
We got 2 new subs. Thank you, Party Pete. Awesome nickname. 5 months in a row. Keep up the great work, my feine Kerle. Thank you very much. An ESL Meisterschaft viewer for sure. Eric Van Haven, thank you very much for the 14-month resub. And oh boy, this inventory for the DK is amazing. He's level 2. He got 2 sets of Rod of Necromancy left. But Ze1ko is not expanding. He is indeed teching.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. And I guess neither was Cechi. He's gonna summon the skeletons here.
It's like, hey bro, where are you? What are you doing? Why aren't you here?
Yeah, splitting up his forces right now, trying to find the AM. And find him, he does now. AM is going for a very safe level 3 creep route. Oh, this would be a big deal. If he gets all the experience here, he will reach level 3. But if the DK comes in and steals one, that's level 3 prevented. Oh, but Cechi's scouting, or game sense perhaps, a little bit off. And that makes a big difference. This AM being level 3 early means he can creep aggressively on the map. Also means the Mountain King later will be able to creep solo very well with water elementals. However, not very many easy camps left around the main. There's the natural, yes. Oh, is he gonna creep that as well? Really?
Don't you?
Whoa! That means there's nothing left for the MK then.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, right? You have to contest the middle, but that's not going to be too easy.
So he's wasting a lot of time though. He's walking
Archmage.
around looking for the opponent, doesn't find him for so long.
Yeah, a little confused here. Dude, the Archmage inventory, plus 15, double claw. Hells yeah! Makes it a little easier to trade.
That's pretty good. Alright, now finally finds the human again. But normally, you're supposed to get level 2 pretty early and then stick on the AM level 2 for really, really long. Stopping his level 3 for as long as possible, perhaps even preventing it until second heroes are out. But that's perhaps where a bit of an experience for Cechi is showing. But it's not like this is the end of the world. Yeah, it's a big experience lead on the AM. But more important later are going to be, you know, the 50 supply armies when the tier 3 is reached, and also the levels of the other following heroes, which are going to be Lich for Cechi, of course, and Mountain King for Ze1ko. Question is Ze1ko going to try to really go for the one base tier 3 style, or is he going to tier 2 expand now? For some humans, that is still popular, but not for Ze1ko. He is going keep, he's going tier 3, or castle, that is.
Alright. Inner fire or what?
Hell yeah, dude, inner fire rifles. I know Todd's excited about that.
We all are. Lightning shield on the ground. Archmage can't really pick it up with the DK. Maybe it's a little too dangerous, but here comes the Lich, and have fun facing the Nova. Not using it yet.
Oh, there's a good target right there on the 3 clump footies.
Yeah. Gets it out.
Where's
One
the
kill.
DK? And the
DK is,
DK
was hurt, I guess, and a little bit out of position now.
A chase after 1 footy kill. Got that one.
Ooh, nice
And
save on
snare on
the
the
fiend.
fiend might lead to a kill. Oh, that wasn't quite a surround. That was so close. Well, Cechi a little late perhaps on the move back on the fiend. And finally, Ze1ko is gonna get a kill. And Cechi must know the MK is coming in, so this is a little hot water right now.
Yeah, it was certainly ambitious. But he got a couple of kills. Only lost 1 fiend. Yes, mana was invested as well. Lich positioning, questionable. Maybe baiting one of the storm bolts. Waiting for tier 3 now. It's about to be finished. Racing up that level, that second hero is going to be important.
This is a crucial moment for Ze1ko. He should know he's pretty strong right now, thanks to just the MK pretty much, and the AM almost level 4. And he must know Cechi's either creeping at the natural or at the Ogre Magi camp.
Yeah.
So, or at the Tuskar camp. So creep jack would be really nice. If he had been scouting ahead of time, he could have found the proper position. But okay, doesn't get the creep jack, but might be able to steal this natural away, which is of value in and of itself. But tier 3 is about to be finished. And with that, the Orb of Corruption will be acquired for Cechi.
We got a 300-bit donation. Thank you, Sonic. From losing to normal computer to having a 90% win rate against insane and beginning to incorporate hotkeys. I'm coming for you, Happy. That's the spirit. In case you need any help, the gym Discord is right there for you to help you progressing in Warcraft. That is gym.backtowarcraft.com. An awesome community for new players.
Aggressive coil that exposes the fiends, or even the Lich!
Oh,
Cechi.
he's dead!
Yeah, regretting that decision. MK could chase for more kills. He doesn't have boots, but he's still in position for the next Stormbolt. But with statues and coils... Oh, nice Wand of Mana Steal! Prevents the coil from coming out. But DK still gets level 3. With that, should have enough mana, unless the next wand comes in. No, wait, that was already used.
Maybe a couple of bashes can help. Alright, that certainly starts to hurt. And that's an easy tier 3 transition for Ze1ko. Usually you struggle a little bit more with this. Like destroyers? Not really in sight, right? Didn't start the upgrade yet.
Yeah, destroyers normally, in this kind of a game against rifles, not really that crucial. It's usually about hero levels, third hero, fiends, and even fiend upgrades. What third hero is Cechi gonna go for? Normally it's between Dark Ranger And Crypt Lord. Dark Ranger if you're looking to fight early. Crypt Lord if you're willing to take it late. But at the moment, outside of the AM, the hero levels here aren't that high. And that's something that the human normally isn't so satisfied with. The level 2 Stormbolt really makes a massive difference.
Oh, and just wait until he's level 3 with that boy. Triple claw for the Archmage. That's a hard-hitting old man like Muten Roshi.
Battling for the middle camps are the two players. Black Arrow first.
Confidence.
Not sure if I like that.
You never like it. And you're oftentimes right with that.
Yeah, preventing silence, or possibly even a double... preventing hold light, I mean. Or possibly even a double silence on MK and Pally can be so swingy in a fight. Oh, AM trying to steal the item. Doesn't get it. It's the Arc of Reincarnation for the DK. Aiming for the Fiend right away. We have Frost Armor to protect it. Coil comes in to heal the Fiend back up, but there is also the heal mitigation thanks to the Orb of Fire. The Paladin very far forward and does get taken out with the nuke. Not careful enough with his positioning, I believe. There's no Priest here, by the way. There's no sustain here for Ze1ko at all. No more healing. Coil Nova long range. MK hits the deck. Normally with this strat, humans are always eager to... Oh, Ankh transfer. Nicely done. Saves the Lich with that. Always eager to level and get the heroes nice and strong. But Ze1ko here fighting early. Perhaps the crucial mistake.
Yeah, the tier 3 updates just weren't there yet. Yes, the Paladin was there, but that's about it. More and more kills from Cechi's side. 38 supply and dropping for Ze1ko. And you know, there was a good solution. You choose Black Arrow first to get the skeletons in the fight. And you know, when you don't need silence, when there's no heroes. And so he killed 2 of them, and then silence wasn't necessary at all.
Too near.
Big brain Cechi.
That's why we got you here, for the big brain analysis.
I know.
Nice.
I know. I don't know what your job is, except looking good, but we'll find something for you. Maybe you can play the tambourine in the breaks or something.
Tambourine. I can play on my piano.
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball, my new song.
Really? How far are you?
Yes, absolutely. I'm up to when she sings Wrecking Ball.
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't that like 10 seconds into the song?
Well, it's gonna be a surprise for later.
Alrighty. Looking forward to it for sure. So more creeping. Ze1ko is not giving this up, of course. It's the last chance qualifier. If he loses this map, it means he will be sitting on the bench. Not even on the bench, just watching from home the players going into DreamHack Summer.
Skeleton sees the red camp creep. Yeah. Most of it is taken out. Pally's gonna get the big item. But that is still a decent creepjack opportunity. AM sees it early. He's protected by the Ruined Bracers, but these priests especially are mighty vulnerable. Coil Nova shows them their frailty. But the TP out, I suppose, saves most of the humans' army. Issue is, though, Cechi's got a much bigger one.
It's absolutely true. The Archmage has to be the carry, right? With his plus 31. That's a good Archmage right here. Would love to have more mana on the Mountain King, though. Same for the Paladin. He got that now to add a little more sustain with strength and intelligence. But yeah, rifle cast is only... We don't have many priests, so it's not much in a fire. And Cechi's getting ready to pounce, isn't he? He expects his opponent to definitely creep the bottom right, because that's what's still left on this map. And Ze1ko, it's a little bit of a Hail Mary to gain more experience. Maybe even just jumping for the rats, but ignore the... No, forget whatever I said. He is going for the Scorpions. And Cechi sees it immediately. Will he punish it immediately?
With the Nova, he steals the last hit. That is not many rifles. 5 rifles only without upgrades. A single priest to help them out. 2 A-bombs are now in the mix. And they're only seconds away from getting the upgrade as well for Disease Cloud. Focus on the DK, which doesn't lead anywhere. He's way too tanky on level 4. On the Lich, a little more dangerous perhaps, but there are coils in time. Now we have the Disease Cloud. And now it's like, what is even the best target for the human to focus? It seems like there is none anymore. He didn't come online in time. Still doesn't have a level 3 MK. Army wasn't big enough. And Ze1ko's getting completely slaughtered here. Every hero is about to fall. GG is called. And Cechi makes it through the last chance qualifier.
We got another undead here. People rejoice. This is definitely deserved. Cechi was, I guess, the better player in both of the games. Very, very dominant performance here from Cechi. And Ze1ko, not any new tricks, really. No new challenges. This was all kind of to be expected, except the creep route on LR, I think. And maybe it was a little bit of a surprise to not expand on NI, but yeah, not a real challenge. And Cechi did his homework and played, well, a little bit too aggressive on map 2, I guess, and lost a couple of trades here and there against the strong Archmage. But in general, this looked pretty solid. Cechi, player number 23 in the close qualifiers. So we need one more.
And that's going to be between Star-Shaped and Knopf. The two Swedes going head-to-head, finding out who's going to be the last, the very last, to complete our roster for the closed.
That suspense, Remo. You built this up really, really well. So we go into a little break, and afterwards we are back with the last match of the qualifiers. See you in a bit. Knopf versus Starshape.